Hi, everybody. Trying to figure all this technical stuff out. I will be using StreamYard, so please download the application and set it all up. And then all you have to do, I believe, is just click that link to be able to get on and talk with me. This afternoon, we will be doing live mediumship readings. I also have private sessions set up, $45 for 45 minutes. It's a mix of whatever spirit feels that you need to know or what needs to come through. So if you could all just join me, follow, subscribe so that I could do actual lives on YouTube. There's lots of exciting stuff coming up this year. We have in February, we have the Journey into Mediumship class. It is a 17-week mentorship program. It is 90-minute classes once a week with 2 practice circles with practice time during class. It's all about using your tools, making your language with spirit to become the best medium that you could be. That starts February 24th. Everything is available to check out on my website, Mediumship. I'll put it in the comments, Mediumship spiritual healing.square.site. So I could put that in the comments also so that we have that. I am not technically inclined. This kind of stuff is really difficult for me. So I appreciate everyone bearing with me, sticking it out with me, helping me out, help me grow my page, book a reading, do what you need to do to get going on starting your journey or healing. I'm also a Usui Holy Fire Reiki Master. So I could do online distance healings. And in the state of Colorado, I'm offering a sale right now that is on my website. And you basically could get a home visit from me with just an additional $25 charge for travel fee. Let's see what else is coming up. The class, I have a color workshop or color class coming up February 3rd. It's just $20. So come on out, by for 4 hours. It's going to be great. We're going to have lots of fun. Hopefully everything will be up and running and everything will be good to go. You can find that also on my website. I have more classes coming up over the spring and the fall. And I also have a wonderful trip to the Arthur Findlay College in September, which I will be streaming for the most part, except for the classes, almost all live. I'll take a tour of the grounds. I'll show you the town of Stansted. I will also be doing a tour of Scotland. I have an amazing tour guide and we will be touring the Highlands. So I'm very excited to see all of that stuff. Supposed to be meeting up with other people also. I'll have 3 nights in London and 5 days or so in Scotland and the week at Arthur Findlay to study under the amazing Tony Stockwell. I'm very excited, learning lots of different stuff from all these great people. If you are a medium and you're interested in finding a circle, my circles meet Monday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time in Denver Standard Time, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We go for about an hour to 90 minutes. I would love to get enough people to do some breakout rooms and get some fun practices going that way. It's been a smaller group, so we tend to stay on the platform and just kind of go around and do readings. If anybody is out there and you could see this, please let me know that you're here with me. I have no idea if I'm doing this right or not. It's all an experiment of me trying to get ahead with this technical stuff. A little bit about me. I am an evidential psychic medium and Usui Holy Fire Reiki Master. I also do small paranormal investigations. I'm just kind of getting into that the last few years. It's an amazing adventure. I love adventure. A little bit about my past. I have had a very extreme trauma history. So as early as I can remember, I started talking with spirit. I shared, no one knew exactly what was going on, but I could talk to spirit. I could see spirit. I could feel know my knowing is the strongest Claire so far. And I'm trying to make this video long so that I could get the followers that I need. So if you're on here and you're seeing this, please subscribe. I'll have more stuff coming up. I am learning all about this. I have no idea how any of this works. And I am just so excited to be here and be a voice for spirit. So back to my past, I've had an extreme trauma history. I have complex PTSD, and I also have survived through a lot of stuff that people don't make it out of. So I feel as if spirit walked with me all of those years, bringing me forward, introducing me to people, showing me experiences. I spent 25 years on the street, homeless, in active drug addiction. I beat my addiction in 2011. My life changed with the death of a friend, and I have just been on this path trying to figure out what it is that I have. Why did I make it out? Why did spirit always come to me and lead me through all of that? How come, like what? Why? That's the basic question I have. Like, why did I make it through? And now I'm starting to understand I made it through so the people that are stuck in my past can see that not only is there a light, but there's a way out. And just following that light brings you to salvation and brings you to healing. And it's been an amazing journey so far. I live in Colorado. I travel extensively. I also do animal Reiki healing. So if you have an animal in Colorado or online, I could do a distance also. Give me a shout. Let me know. We'll set up an appointment and we'll do some Reiki. I found great benefits with all of it. I'm kind of all over the place. I apologize. Let's see what else. I just absolutely love working with mediumship. Evidential mediumship is close to my heart. It's all about gathering the evidence of your loved one in spirit. Only stuff that you would know, ungoogleable. You can't Google the stuff that's going to come through. It's a direct line to spirit. It's an amazing process. And once you get the validation, once you know I have your person, then I drop down into the heart center and start delivering the messages from your loved one on the other side. It's a great experience. I absolutely love doing this work. I'm also starting to look into getting my ministry into spiritualism and the spiritualist church so that I could do outreach on the street, drug addiction, homelessness, prostitution, abuse, violence, domestic violence, whatever it is that trauma leaves a very dark hole in that person. And I just would like to show someone that I made it out of that. I'm not perfect by any means. I still have flashbacks. I still have small episodes of where I get very down or depressed, but I'm able to work through that now with the help of spirit and my Reiki healing. So I am just grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be a voice for spirit. Let's see, the class coming up is all about gaining confidence and building your language with spirit. And by saying that, what I mean is that we come up with symbols, references, that kind of a thing that's going to work with you, the medium, during the reading. So when I see this symbol coming in, I know what that means and where spirit's already leading me. So it's like kind of a trail of breadcrumbs, if you will. I love being able to help people learn. I started really diving in. I've always had abilities. I've had abilities on the street where it's literally saved my life. I've come up with information that I did not have any way of knowing. And angels would come in and they'd guide me through and walk me through where I needed to be and what was going on. I never realized what was happening until about 2015 when I really started. I was clean. I was getting clean and sober. I was moving through the fellowship. I was in a church and I got baptized. Oh, yeah. The water didn't boil, but my ability skyrocketed. It cleared all that negative stuff off of me and allowed me to move forward. So it was a really, really great experience to learn about the church, but that's not where I stayed. Christianity did not work for me. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it or whatnot, but for me, it didn't work because people couldn't understand where I had come from, what trauma I had been through, what life was like on a daily basis. And now I could use that and take that and have spirit walk with me. And I could, I do readings, I help people. I want to get back out onto the street, into the darkest corners of the world to help those that don't even realize that there's a way out. And that is one of my biggest passions. I want to get into detox centers, long-term treatment centers. I want to share my story. It's a very violent history. I have been in abusive relationships. I used to date narcissists. You know how fun that could be if you know anything about narcissism. But I was able to break free of all of that because of the help of spirit. And spirit is just such a huge part of my everyday life. They help me in everything from finding a parking space at the store to feeling into the energy when you walk in a room. Oh gosh, I'm not sure I like that feeling kind of thing, or wow, it feels really good in here. People must have a really positive attitude. It's just an amazing experience. I invite you to watch my journeys as a medium. Subscribe, follow. I am also on Facebook and Instagram. Amy Barrington, Mediumship and Spiritual Healing with Amy Barrington, and Medium's Journey on Instagram. So you could find me at all of these amazing places. And we'll get some readings done. Nobody's jumping on here, so I'm not exactly sure this worked, but we're going to give it a shot. And I am just going to continue for a few more minutes just to hit that 15-minute mark so that it starts to validate my videos. I was not aware that YouTube had all of these restrictions. So let's see what else. I am from New England. I moved to Colorado in 2009 when I was released from jail. I did 6.5 years altogether. It's not all at once, but what that did is give me an insight into mental illness, because unfortunately, a lot of the facilities for helping people with mental health have closed. So all of those people, I remember being back in Springfield, Massachusetts. It was probably about 2001, 2002. And I remember all of the detoxes closing. I remember the mental health facilities closing. And where did all of those people end up? Homeless, on the street. So I saw a lot of this spectrum of complete gone, totally involved in depth mental illness, and there was no help for anyone. And if we could just get some counseling, get things that are the people that are the worst to me are the ones that need the help. That's just me, because I know when I was on the street, no one reached out to me and said, this is how I did it. It was always a scam. It was always to get over on someone. It was always to get better than what I was. Or what they were. And to me, I just want to show people I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm human. But what I can tell you is that I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. I have changed so much with the help of spirit, praying, meditation, learning from my mentors. I've had some amazing mentors of this century, the best mediums of the best. And being able to travel after my life, like being able to plan a trip across the pond has just been unbelievable. It's so exciting. And Zoom has helped me meet all these amazing people from all around the world that I never would have had the opportunity to meet. So I think Zoom is amazing. I think that it can be a safe place if you are doing things correctly, if you have somebody helping you with the scammers. And saying that, I will never message you offering you a reading. I will never message you asking for money. I will never do any of that. So if you get any type of messages like that, please, please, please do not respond to it. That is not me, and that is not any great medium. Any good medium is not going to send you a message saying, I saw your picture, I feel your energy, I have a message from the other side. That's never going to happen. Those are scammers, okay? And we're going to try to get rid of those. So when you see that or you get a message, report it immediately, then block it. And please let the original person that they're trying to be or portray know, so that they can also be aware of that account. Okay, because I'm never going to message you. I feel that you have this energy and I'm going to read you. No, you have to contact me in order for me to talk to you about getting a reading. You could go on my mediumship spiritual healings squared site website on my Square account, and you could book a reading. You can message me on any of the platforms, and I would be more than happy to talk to you about what you may need or what we feel would be right for you. I'm all about healing. I'm not out here to make millions, not out here to become famous. I'm out here to help those that think there's no way out of the disaster or the misery or the darkness that you are in right now. And I am going to show you the way. I am going to take you by the hand and I'm going to lead you through exactly what I did. And hopefully you will find a healing. The purpose of my readings are always for a healing. That's number one, absolute top priority is a healing. I want, because you're just not healing either as the sitter. Your loved ones in spirit are also receiving a spiritual healing through the reading. And that's the amazing thing about this mediumship and what it really does. So I invite you, please follow me. Find me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be doing lives every week. Stop by, get a small reading, see if that is something that you're interested in moving forward. I have a deal right now, $45 for 45 minutes of a reading. You can book right on my website. Also, the journey into mediumship at checkout also has 20% off. It starts February 24th on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Denver time. So I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing my numbers grow. Stop by, show some love, show some support, and I look forward to meeting you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Now I got to figure out how to stop it. Thank you, guys.